another walking video. It's been a while, one of them. How pretty. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Rosa and this is Honestly Rosa. So it's been a little while since I've come out into the woods. I've been working full-time at the moment, so I've not really had the chance. I've had 3 days. This is my second day off and I've got another one tomorrow, so I've got 3 days off in a row, which is unheard of. I mean, the hours are a bit lower this week. But yesterday I got my last, well, I say my last assignment for last semester in on time. I'm really proud of that. I actually started the day really nicely. Alice and I, we kind of promised each other we'd send each other our work in the morning at 9, read it while we drank our coffee, and then send each other we ended up sending each other voice notes of our comments and helpful tips and stuff. So we did that and we both got them in on time, which I'm really proud. So we did it. Yeah. And then I've just ordered my monster list of books for uni for this semester. The most monstrous one is a Norton Shakespeare one, which apparently is huge, and it cost me almost 30 quid. I did have a look elsewhere, but I couldn't find any cheaper ones, and secondhand shops are not open at the moment, so I don't want to be behind. Apparently loads of people have already got their books already, so kind of needs to get on it. But yeah, so I've done that. Today is my second day off. I was going to do some yoga to start off the day, but the next door neighbours decided they're sanding their floors, and there was no peace. So I had a coffee and now I'm out here. It's like 1 o'clock, I think, so a bit later than I wanted. But I woke up earlier than I have been the last few days, so it's worked. And my mum gave me this raincoat for Christmas, birthday, one of the two, that I haven't worn yet, and apparently it's due to rain, so I thought I'd test it out. It's not really the style I was going to go for, because I told her I really wanted like a waterproof coat, like a proper walking coat. As it's a bit long, it's a bit more fashion-y. Kind of like fisherman or like rain mat kind of thing, but I'll try it out. The fleece comfiness. But yeah, doesn't seem too busy here. I'm at Clowes Woods, where I used to walk the dog all the time, and yes, I had to travel a little bit, but nowhere near as big as 5 miles. God, what has our world come to? Also, I'm not being funny, but not everyone lives within walking distance of a nice place to walk. We've got like the beach, but that's always hella busy and it's not much of a walk. I like to walk for miles. And we've got a tiny little green bit behind our house, but again, I walk around it in 20 minutes, so it's not a proper walk, is it? And there's usually loads of kids and dogs, and I like to get lost in nature, and it's been a while, so I deserve it. So yeah, that's the plan. Excuse my greasy hair, but I've been putting off washing it because I'm like, that life, eh? Did not think this through. Right. So I definitely didn't think this through. I was gonna wear my Doc Martens, but they still rub at the moment. I want to go for a long walk in comfort, so I wore my trainers. They're not waterproof, but it's been raining a lot. It's like that. So normally I go down that bit, but way too muddy. All just looks a bit grey today. Oh well, feels good to be out. So normally I'd go off on one of those little woodland trails if I had the right shoes, but it is flooded, and even if I had the right shoes, I don't want wet feet. That's the worst thing. I love walking, but I hate having wet feet, and I know I chose the wrong shoes for that today, but I want to be comfortable. But there is a gravel path, which is a bit more boring because you don't get to go down the little woodland bits, but I'm still out there. Another note on the self-awareness journey is I'm fast realising that sometimes a plan person and sometimes a spur of the moment person. And when I'm in a routine and like peak mental health, not now, I can plan my week and workouts and whatnot. I can get that done, and that's no issue. But when I'm like right now, kind of struggling, spur of the moment is best for me. So I just decide I'm going for a walk. I leave the house and I go for a walk, because then I get it done. If I try and plan, I think about it too much and I find a way of cancelling, or it's not even that I want to cancel, my body's like, nope, never rain even. Ooh, that wind. It's already heavy. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, when I'm feeling like this, spontaneous things are best, because you don't give me the chance to say no. That really helped this summer actually, when I was really low. My friend Poppy, I don't know if I've introduced her to the vlog or not, she would just be like, let's go to Margate today, let's go to Ramsgate today. And I was like, okay. And I just up and do it and get that serotonin boost without thinking about it, because it was just there in front of me. I just jumped on and said yes. So I don't know if that's a coping mechanism or not, but if you're struggling and someone offers, just jump on it rather than thinking about it. I mean, that goes with caution, obviously, and I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so planning wise, not doing too great, but just going ahead and doing it is better. I've also come to the realisation that I'm learning that there were a lot of things that younger me was waiting to happen, like experiences in life that I expected out of a relationship, like, and I'm not talking like relationship stuff, but like experiences that I wanted to experience, like going travelling with someone, doing like just cool, not even like really exciting things, just things I was expecting to experience. I didn't realise that those were experiences that I needed to experience with friendships that I didn't have yet. What I mean by that is, I feel so lucky to have met Alice and Sophie through uni, and through them Paloma and Jimena, who I'm going to be living with next year. And they just feel like my kind of people. Like, we've already been on so many cool walks. Like, there's stuff like I want to do, like I want to hike up a mountain on New Year's Day and watch the sunrise, and they're all down for that, like maybe one day. Because for those of you who didn't know me, I've pretty much been in like long-term relationships since I was 17. That's past almost 8 years, almost, pretty much. And that's a big chunk of time to have not really known how I am without having like someone to depend on. I have been very dependent. So there's a whole load of getting to know myself, even though, so it's weird. My arm's dying. So I've been so used to being in a long-term relationship, I don't know how not to be. But at the same time, I'm so used to being in a relationship where I don't necessarily see them all the time. Like, I'm the kind of needy that I want to be able to have the person there all the time. I'm so used to not having that person there all the time that I kind of am independent, but needy at the same time. It's so weird. It's got deep. The woods do it to you. So I'm still recording, that's good. So I need to figure out who I am, especially 8 years on from when I was 17. Even though right now I feel like I want to sort of revert back to my teens and have some fun and just have fun with friends, which is my plan when we finally get to move in together and actually socialise. But right now is not a great time for that with the Panny D and all that. Hey Alice. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling, but it's kind of a journey of discovery, and I know that sounds really cliche and really like gap year of you, but I'm just having it a bit later on. Alright, let's get back to this walk. My arm's killing me. So far I've not been convinced about this coat, but this hood wobble is fantastic. I feel like that'd keep me nice and dry if it started downpouring. Back at the car. So, review on the coat. A little bit stiff because obviously it's like that hard waterproof kind of fabric. So, not as great for. Hang on. So I'm just drying my feet out the car because they're a bit. Oh fuck it. The car's filthy anyway. So, a bit stiff. And a bit long in the sleeves, which would be great if it's actually raining, but not to say the most comfortable. I'm just not a fan of that style of coat. I don't know how Mom's going to take it, because she's quite set on me loving it. I think it's great as a fashion coat, like a fashion raincoat, but not necessarily for walks, as I prefer a men's coat with loads of zip pockets and a bit of padding and insulation. Basically, I really like my old coat, apart from the fact it's no longer really waterproof. It was quite cheap to be fair. Yes, right. It was a nice walk. I think I was out for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I feel refreshed. I think back home for, I haven't really eaten properly. I had a slice of toast, so maybe some food. I got some tofu, and then it's really weird. I'm great with routine, as we've already established, like an established routine. Not great at getting started in one, but when I get a day off, I then don't know what to do, and as I got loads planned, like I've done the assignment that was due. That's done. What do I do now? Yeah. Right, let's go. I've ended up coming to Tesco. I'm just going to go and do a little bit of shopping, so we're a bit low on some things. So I'm going to do that. Quick drink of water. This is your daily reminder, or whenever you're watching this, to drink some water. Stay hydrated. I'm going to put a bit of lip balm on, because it do be cold. And dry lips are no fun. Let's go do some shopping. Okay, so as we know, never go shopping when you're hungry, because you buy up the whole shop. Which I pretty much did. I mean, I got everything I needed, and I got a few treats. So I did get some of my favourite sausage rolls. I'm gonna have a snack. I don't know, it's probably gonna ruin my lunch. I don't even know what's gonna cook. But right, let's go home. Back home, did a bit of shopping, cleaned the fridge, put everything away. But I found these vegan, the plant-based range in Tesco's, but not like the Wiki Kitchen, just their own one, even though that is their own one. These vegan pork pies, so I thought I'd give them a go. You know what? I'd say about an 8 out of 10. There isn't that horrible jelly in it. Oh no, there is a bit. Obviously vegan jelly. The crust is exactly the same, like the same taste, same smell, same texture. The vegan pork bit in the middle is a little bit dry. So not quite right, but pretty good. Got myself a cup of spiced orange tea. Did whack some sugar in there. I very rarely drink sugar in tea. Drink tea with sugar even. I just fancied it. Very sleepy, but a good kind of sleepy. I'm really glad I got out in the fresh air today. That really did me some good. So you can probably tell. I'm kind of at a bit of a loss for content creation at the moment. Most of my days are pretty similar. I go to work, soon I'll be doing uni stuff as well, all from home in the same room. So there's nothing really exciting going on, obviously, like the most of us, but I'm not really sure what to do. I keep seeing Lauren, my friend Lauren Holly, on her channel doing like fun things with her flatmate Hannah, but I've got no one to do that stuff with. So I'd love to do like stay or shot it kind of things, or those kind of fun things, but you kind of need another person to bounce off, and I don't have that. So this is a warning if you ever watch this, Alice and Sophie and Paloma and Emma. We may be doing that when we live together, if you're up for it, because I'd really like to do some fun videos with friends. Yes. Alright then. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to be notified every time I post. And let me know in the comments how you're dealing with everything. And keep up the kindness, my friends.